Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back from the Fortnite tips and tricks video for you guys. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to win in Season 6, get more kills, and how to kill multiple opponents. And because this is a 19 kill solo duo gameplay. And before we get into the video, I'm going to be launching up another V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want to win a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you have to do is to drop a like in this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on my notifications so you're notified for every single new video, and as well leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. The winner will be winning 2,000 V-Bucks, so make sure you guys enter the giveaway. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Okay, so like I said, this is a 19 kill solo duo gameplay, and I'm going to teach you guys how to win more games specifically for Season 6. And there's a lot of different tips to really help you guys out to win more games. So in this game, I was specifically going for kills. I wanted to drop the most amount of kills possible. So that's why you're about to see me break out of this house right now, because I hear shooting next to the clock tower. So I wanted to get a little bit of a third party. And that's basically how you're going to get a lot of easy kills in this game. If you get a lot of third party gunfights, I guarantee you're going to be able to get a lot of kills and take the least amount of damage. And as well save a ton of math, because if you're not fighting the other player, you're not going to be having to build a ton, because if you're getting spread out by another guy, that is the fastest way to lose a bunch of mass in this game if you're getting spread out from multiple different angles. So when it comes to landing at tilted towers, you pretty much just have to assume there's going to be a lot of different people just camping on the roofs of buildings. A lot of people are just hiding, waiting to get that third party shot on you. So that's what I did right here. I pushed right away and I put myself in a position where I couldn't get lasered from the big building in the middle, because I have a wall to my right and I don't want to push out right away in the middle. So I wanted to keep him to my left side, because if I pushed around the right side and if there was people pushing out towards the middle of the street, I would have gotten pinched by two teams. And that's one really good tip on how not to get pinched in Fortnite. And so basically what you want to do is, a really good thing to do is make sure you have walls up to your sides, just in case other people are from other directions. That's always one thing really good to have, and it's going to prevent you from getting shot at most of the time. And most of you guys can relate to this too. This happened to me a ton. And basically it would be like kind of the mid game, I'm in a gunfight shooting at a guy, or maybe I have a little bit of a high ground and I'm lasering a guy below me, and I get sniped from another team. And it would have been completely preventable if I would have put up a wall to my left. And it happens time after time again. So pretty much now, I'm really conscious about it, making sure I have walls up to my sides. And that can be when I'm healing, when I'm going to gunfights, any of those things right there. I'm definitely putting up walls to my side so I don't get pinched from other teams. And another really good way to prevent from getting pinched, another thing you can do is you can play very quickly. And what I mean by that, so if you're playing, for this game I was playing solo duos, and if I knew that I could potentially get pinched from another team, what I would want to do is I want to try to make the kill as fast as possible. I don't want to get into a build fight or anything that would take a lot of time to get the kill. And see there, I got shot from my side. It would have been completely preventable if I would have put up a wall to my right. And now I got to heal up, get my health up. And from there, I had another guy push me. This guy was looking the complete wrong way. I tagged him and then I put my wall up. I didn't want to get, I backed up a little bit because I wanted to get that extra heal off, because going close range with only like 60 or 70 health probably isn't the move. And another thing that I do quite a bit is I like to use my ramps, and I like to edit through them, or use it to peek through and edit. And a lot of times if someone's in a doorway, I'll throw down a ramp in a building, and basically I'll hold the edit and I can see if a guy's pushing behind me, or maybe he's behind the wall. I can basically have a good idea on where the other guys are going to be. And depending on the situation, maybe if they look like they're off guard or not really paying attention, I'll make the edit and then push the doorway immediately. But in that case, there was two of them right there, and it just would have been a horrible idea just to jump in between two of them and try to fight them. I would have almost every time guaranteed to lose that gunfight. The next guy I run into, this guy's just camping behind the bed in the corner. Not much to say about that other than the guy was just camping. I lasered him. And here is a pretty bad spot. This guy was just peeking me way too hard. I get a ton of shield knocked off of him right there, which is really crucial. The storm was coming in, so I had to play this smart. And the reason why I didn't push up immediately is because if I don't have too many mats. I do have 200 mats, which is a good amount of mats. But with the way these guys look like they're playing, I knew I was going to get lasered. So I wanted to get a few tags on them right away, even if it meant taking a little bit of storm damage. And as I look up, I think this guy's getting shot from another direction or something. But this guy is completely wide open. I nail him like 4 or 5 times. And I nail his teammate for a little bit more shield as well. So at this point, I want to put up a little bit of pressure on him so he can't get the revive off, because that's the last thing I would want to happen. And now I'm ramping up on the side of the mountain just in case this guy is a complete sprayer, which he is. I'm going to be able to keep building on the side of the mountain. He's not going to knock me all the way down. This guy was just spraying on my wall, so I took a peek on the right side of my wall and was able to get the finish on him. And now I have 10 kills with 22 people left. And now I have another guy who is pushing me. This guy probably doesn't know exactly where I am because I wasn't peeking too hard. Was able to get a ton of tags on that guy and get the finish. At this point, I ran across pretty much the entire map. I'm all the way in Salty Springs now, and I see a team in the middle of the street, and I want to get the kills on these guys because I think there was other people behind me that I heard shooting at each other. So I want to get the quick kill on these guys. I lasered this guy pretty low, and this is pretty much where I choked the 20 bomb, is because I lasered this guy, and you're going to see he's going to die right in front of me in the storm. And as I go to take a shot, this guy gets knocked by the storm, unfortunately, and that kind of sucks that I only dropped 19 kills this game because that would have been 20 right there if I was able to get the kill on him. At this point, the storm is close, so I want to kill this guy as fast as possible. But at the same time, I'm not worried too much because I do have a lot of health. But when you're in the zone, you have to be extra careful because if they get a big hit on you and they play really, really aggressive, you're not going to be able to get any bandages off and you can get screwed over very quickly like that. So I would always recommend completely avoiding trying to fight anybody at the storm at all. It's best to just go inside of the zone first and then try to fight people. You guys didn't see because I cut it out, but there was 2 people on the log cabin, so that's what I was trying to get my chug jug off. But there was a guy camping up here, so I knock him down, throw down a trap, and I get the kill on this guy. And now I'm backing up as much as possible because I'm going to have 2 people play very aggressive on me. And this is a really good strategy for when you don't want to challenge people. You always want to try to back up. If you're getting pressured by a lot of people and you're trying to get a few heals off, maybe trying to get a med kit off, get some minis off, the best thing you can do is create as much distance as possible. And once you create the most distance as possible, then for me personally, I can hide behind the shelter. I can go into one of the houses, and by that time, they're probably not going to be able to find me by the time I get the heal off. So if you ever need to get heals off, the best thing you can do is create as much distance as possible and then choose a place to get the heal off. What I should have done is I should have put the roof above my head and then I should have put the pyramid. That would have been able to let me get the chug jug off, but the only reason that I didn't is because I felt like it would have been poking over the top a little bit, or maybe they would have seen it. So that's the only reason I didn't, but I really should have in that situation. I would have been able to get my chug jug off and now I have to fight a guy with 50 shield and only like 5 health. So being very weak, I have to play more cautious than I would normally do. And with this guy's teammate at the very bottom shooting rockets down, I only have 7 health. So I have to be careful not to take any fall damage at all, because any fall damage at all and I'm going to be dead. So I try to go for the trap kill, and unfortunately he puts the floor panel, so I'm not able to put my trap right away. At this point, I really want to get my chug jug off, but I know this guy is still up here. But I have to keep in mind this zone is coming in, and really my best option is just get this chug off, because if you look at my mat count, I have 0 mats. I have no mats at all, so this is not a very good spot. This guy is lasering me down with his RPG, but I was able to get the knock on him. I got a few tags on him, so now I have a good amount of health. And since I have no mats, I'm trying to play off this rock, and don't mind my accuracy, it was absolutely atrocious. I couldn't hit a shot. It was really, really bad. But for my sake, I didn't have any mats. I couldn't go for the shot I wanted to. But eventually, this guy missed a few shots, and I was able to get the kill on him right there. Try to give as much heals as possible. Grab that guy's mats. At this point, I did luck out and find a med kit. I got that streamer med kit. Super lucky, super clutch. And that's just one of those things where it's just in that game, I just happened to get lucky enough to find a med kit. And if I didn't find a med kit, I would be playing the exact same. But that extra health was really, really helpful. So there is people in front of me, and based on my current mat count, I didn't want to push up right away because I would have gotten sprayed and lost all of my health. So you guys can give me a little bit of flag for this because I got completely lucky. I found that med kit, and actually the guy in front of me actually froze. So his game froze, and I was able to get a free knock on that guy. And as soon as I got the knock, I immediately pushed up. So I got really, really lucky in this situation. I really didn't deserve that kill at all. So either way, since I got that knock, if I got it from a legit way or maybe that guy froze, either way, I want to put as much pressure as possible so he won't be able to get the revive off on his teammate. So I'm putting pressure up, and at this point, I'm close enough to where he's not going to be able to go for that revive. Now here, I'm just trying to get the best shot possible on this guy. And personally, I like to go for a lot of trap kills when I'm in build fights because there's a lot of opportunities where I have the guy trapped underneath me. I think that guy accidentally messed up his builds. Otherwise, I think he would have walked through right there and I probably would have had him trapped. At this point, I really don't think the build fight's worth it. I don't want to run through any more mats. I only have 3 of them more mats, so I can easily shoot this down. So this guy came down. I get a few tags on him. At this point, this guy is pretty weak. He ramps above me, gave me a perfect opportunity to put a trap up. Sandwiched the guy, got the kill on that guy. So now I have 17 kills with 5 other people left. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to drop the 20 bomb because there was a bunch of teams fighting over here. So the last teams were fighting in this direction in this cave. There was one guy who was knocked, and I let him get the revive. I could have just spammed RPGs and we'd never been able to get it off. But since I was already dropping a ton of kills this game, I decided why not. I'll just let this guy get the revive off, and as soon as he gets it off, I'll just laser this guy with my RPG. And that's exactly what I did. I threw an RPG off his back wall, got the knock on this guy, and the storm is coming in 20 seconds. This guy is in a pretty bad spot. I get a few more tags on this guy for shield. I'm going to try to put an RPG on the wall next to him. Unfortunately, it's not going to be able to get enough splash damage to get this guy. So I go for the third zone on his teammate. I get the kill on this guy. So there is 10 seconds before the storm comes in. So I just want to play this a little bit safe just in case this guy outbuilds me. And I don't want to fight in the storm at all. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of room and wait for this guy to come out. And sure enough, the storm is going to push this guy out. He's going to be directly below me. I get a few tags on this guy. He's trying to throw something at me. And there we go, boys. 19 kill solo duo gameplay. I wish it could have been a 20 bomb. I got completely robbed there when that guy died to the storm right in front of me. But anyways, guys, that's wrap it for this video. Hope you guys liked this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on my notifications. And alright, guys, I will see you in the next video.